worlds collide with a common purpose, and that is to secure a place in the Copa del Rey.
I'm going to go for a draw, 1-1. I think Leganés is a tough team to...
Indeed, Adrian, this is a pretty accurate description of what is going on at Real Madrid. Injury, so they have a defense that is patched up and in front of...
But let's check on that Real Madrid starting lineup, Alex. And Jacobo Ramon, youngest 11, as the two captains meet in the middle. Sergio.
Confident that this Leganes side will play a long game. That
9th time in club history, and it's Real Madrid all in orange who get us underway here at Istanbul, don't they?
Yeah, especially because of that challenge. Oops.
An early chance here for the home team.
That gets to Juan Cruz. It's +2.
Yeah, that was a bit of a surprising selection, perhaps, by Borja.
The young player feeling the pressure, perhaps.
In the hands of George, able to continue past Arda Güler. Altamira checking back, but an apocalypse, Alex, before Carlo Ancelotti would drop Freddy Valverde. He's in the starting. Leganés, I know you have some of the backstory to that as we look at their first free kick, and Lunin was forced to palm it aside.
This is the way, the tool they used to defeat Barcelona at Montjuic, that scored against Barcelona at Montjuic, the one that was trying to block.
There, Atleti booking their spot in the semis yesterday. Leganés have started in positive frame here.
He's one of the men, the 3 men that are around the penalty spot.
Juan Cruz, another corner kick, almost an open header. A late run that wasn't tracked there at all. Too many
focused on bigger enterprises.
Now they've worked an opening here. The final pass wasn't quite... Well, all the headlines for Carlo Ancelotti ahead of the Espanyol game were at the other end of the pitch, wasn't it? They called it the great, switching it wide. Arda Güler providing the width. Can he provide the incision too? Oh, he keeps going. Did really well. As their only return to the Spanish top flight last year. This is a nice turn and a look as well. And
yeah, once they move past those...
Yeah, just stubbed it into the ground, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
The 18-year-old Brazilian header did the block. Chouameni, and it's a painful one for him as Juan Cruz delivers the cross. A little bit of in this past off-season as Endrick goes for the layoff. Step over move, good cross! Oh!
Real Madrid youth player Oscar Rodriguez. Jacobo Ramon is struggling. He's struggling today. He's feeling the pressure.
Rodrigo, meanwhile, to Luka Modric.
That allows him to buy some space and to keep running into the box, and then just taking responsibilities. Every time that Rodrigo plays on the left-hand side, he creates something, and this is Modric's ability and speed of. He scored against Deportivo with his outside of the right foot. 1-0 for Real Madrid. The outside of his right foot. This is Rodrigo finding the space and
decisive. And Luka Modric, who'd never scored in this competition before this. Maybe going behind won't really change that at all. Why would it? Juan Cruz trying to make things happen. There's Neyu. Laying it on, a little seam in which to operate.
It's like wine.
Very fine, and rightly so. It was an excellent setup from him, and right into the stride. Well, it's a lovely, surging piece of play again from Brahim Diaz. Oscar Rodriguez. Help arriving. And so to Mondi, who was able to part of, and Carlo Ancelotti in his first spell in charge. Now the shot from distance is on. Lunin wide for Rodrigo, who works his way inside. Quick combination of passing.
By Leganes' defense, I think it's Renato Tapia who ends up gift when it comes to scoring goals. The penetration through the middle, Brahim.
Madrid have struck in lethal fashion again. This time
he didn't mean to, but assisting to Endrick, and Endrick doing what a striker needs to do, being right there, just sniffing around.
And he has another goal in the Copa del Rey to go with the 2. He's been wondering what's hit them, Alex, because they've certainly had their fair share of the play in this first.
You are going to end up just giving tiny advantages, and that's enough.
Overall this season, particularly in the league, the goals have been somewhat freer in the cup. Oscar Rodriguez unable to translate it into a shot on goal. Now Valverde can lead.
I'm not disappointed with Leganes' playing style. I'm disappointed with their weakness, trying to... they paid 50 million euros for him. It's so easy to lose your head.
Diego Garcia might have done a little better with. Now can they fashion something else, the home team? Lunin. See, this is the kind of info you just don't get on Duolingo, Alex. This is great though from Juan Cruz. His infringement. Let's have a look again.
Handball. Yep.
Outstanding. 5 games here for Leganes a few years ago, trying to stop him, but it's the Argentine Juan Cruz with the left accuracy to go with it. And even though Lunin guessed the right way,
calmness, composure, accuracy, you name it. It was a perfectly taken penalty. Not that much of power instilled on that ball, but it was enough to save.
Coolly done. Composure aplenty. An pass that allows Brahim Diaz to hit his stride. Plenty of intent. And here's forward run Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's a silly foul.
In attendance.
It's going to be Rodrigo.
And indeed, meaningful moment of this first half. Entertaining first half at Butake.